Hello children, good morning. I hope you're doing good. Children, in the last session we were discussing about a young horse named Black Beauty in the lesson Black Beauty. Well, Black Beauty was very happy when it was at Bedwick Hall because it had a wonderful master who treated animals really well. Well, in today's session we will see how some animals are treated cruelly by their masters.
Children, before we continue our lesson, let's learn some new words and their meanings. Here we go. Bay, slender, sensitive, plunged, dreadful, stern, brutal. Children, here are the meanings of some words which we will come across in our lesson today. Slender, it means thin. What is it, children? Thin. We can frame a sentence by using this word like the pony has slender legs. That means the pony has thin legs. Sensitive. It means delicate. What is it, children? Delicate. Plunged. Move forcibly. What is it, children? Move forcibly. We can frame a sentence by using this word like the little pony plunged forward. That means it forcibly moved forward. Dreadful. It means unpleasant. Stern. It means fierce. Brutal. It means cruel and violent. Bay. It means a reddish brown horse with a black mane and tail. Children, in this picture you can see a bay. It's a reddish brown horse with a black mane and tail. Children, listen carefully as I read the passage. I remember he was riding me towards home one morning when we saw a powerful man driving in a light pony cart with a beautiful little bay with slender legs and a sensitive face. Just as he came to the park gates, the little thing turned towards them. The man, without word or warning, turned the pony's head with such a force and suddenness that it nearly fell. Recovering itself, it was going on when he hit it furiously. The pony plunged forward, but the man's hand held the pony back with force enough to hurt its jaw, while the whip still cut into it. It was a dreadful sight to me. But master asked me to speed up, and we reached the cart in a second. Who is I here in the first line? I refers to the narrator, Black Beauty. To whom does he refer in the first line, children? Well, he refers to Black Beauty's master. I remember he was riding me towards home one morning. Children, the word one is an adjective here. I remember he was riding me towards home one morning when we saw a powerful man. What did they see, children? They saw a powerful man. The word powerful is an adjective. We saw a powerful man driving in a light pony cart with a beautiful little bay with slender legs and a sensitive face. Children, bay is a reddish brown horse with a black mane and tail. What did they see, children? They saw a beautiful little bay with slender legs. That means thin legs. The word slender means thin. They saw a little bay with slender legs and a sensitive face. What is the meaning of sensitive, children? Well, delicate. They saw a little bay with thin legs and delicate face. The words slender and sensitive are adjectives. Once when Black Beauty and his master were riding towards their home, they happened to see a powerful man driving in a light pony cart with a beautiful little bay, that is a small pony, with slender legs and a sensitive face. Slender legs means thin legs and a sensitive face. Just as he came near the park gate, that is when the little pony came near the gate of the Bedwick Hall, do you know what it did? It suddenly turned towards it. The man who was driving the little pony cart was very angry when the little pony turned towards Bedwick Hall. The man who was driving the little pony cart was very angry when the little pony turned towards Betwick Hall instead of going straight. He was so angry that he turned the pony's head with a great force that the little pony almost fell over because the man turned the pony's head suddenly. The poor little pony forcibly went ahead though it was injured. But the man held the pony's back and he hit it hard with anger, because of which the pony's jaw was cut. It was a dreadful sight to Black Beauty. Black Beauty was very saddened looking at the way the little pony was being treated by its master. Black Beauty's master, who was a kind man, was pained looking at the way the little pony was being treated. He asked Beauty to speed up and immediately reached the cart in a second. Black Beauty's master was very saddened. He was very angry as the little pony was being treated badly. Let's continue reading the lesson. Sawyer, he cried in a stern voice, is that pony made of flesh and blood? Flesh and blood and temper, he said. Children, what does the word temper mean? Yeah, it's an angry state of mind. Flesh and blood and temper, he said. It's too fond of its own will, and I don't like that. He was a builder who had often been to our place on business. And do you think, said master sternly, that treatment like this will make it listen to you? It should not have turned towards your place. The road was straight on, said the man roughly. Sawyer, he cried in a stern voice. Children, to whom does he refer in this line? He refers to Black Beauty's master. Children, what is the meaning of the word cried here? Does he mean that he really cried? No, cried means he raised his voice. Black Beauty's master raised his voice and said, Sawyer, in a stern voice, that is in a fierce voice. He called out, Sawyer, is that pony made of flesh and blood? He is questioning. Who is questioning, children? Black Beauty's master. He is raising his voice and is questioning Sawyer. What is he saying? Is the pony made of flesh and blood? Then Sawyer replied, flesh and blood and temper too. Children, what is he saying? The pony is made of flesh and blood and temper too. That is, what does temper mean, children? An angry state of mind. Sawyer replied, saying that the little pony is not just made of flesh and blood, but it is made of temper too. Sawyer also said that the pony is too fond of doing things on its own and it isn't listening to him. It turned towards Betwick Hall, though Mr. Sawyer didn't ask the pony to turn towards it. Master questions Sawyer again, saying, if you treat pony in such a way, will it listen to you? Sawyer replied in a rough voice and he said, the road was straight, but the little pony turned towards your place. Children, now let's continue reading the passage. You have often driven that pony up to my place, said master. It only shows the creature's memory and intelligence. How did it know that you were not going there again? I must say, Mr. Sawyer, that I have never witnessed a more brutal treatment of a little pony, and by such anger you injure your own character more than you injure your horse. And remember, we shall all have to be judged according to our works, whether they be towards man or towards beast. Black Beauty's master said that the little pony probably turned towards their home because it was often driven to Betwick Hall many times. And how does the animal know where it is going? Turning towards Betwick Hall shows pony's intelligence and memory. Master said that he had never seen such a brutal treatment. Brutal means cruel treatment. He had never seen such a cruel treatment. Master said to Sawyer that when you do such things, you are injuring your own character. Children, man is known by the things he does. If you do good things, you are a good person. And if you do bad things, you are considered as a bad person, isn't it? You are injuring your own self. You are injuring your own character. Children, one day we will all be judged for the works we do, whether it is towards animals or humans or whoever it is. So we need to be very careful. Alright, children? Children, in today's session, we came to know that we must not be cruel towards animals. We must always be good to others, isn't it? We must always keep in mind that we must be kind to all. Isn't it, children? Well, Beauty was very glad because it had a wonderful master who was very kind. At the same time, it was sad because some animals, some horses, were being treated cruelly by their masters. Children, here is a short video for you all. Please watch it.
One day we were riding toward home. We came into view of the Birtwick Park gate just in time to see a pony cart approaching. The delicate little pony was being driven by a large, strong man. When the cart neared the gate, the pony turned toward it. With a growl, the man yanked the pony's head around so strongly that the pony almost fell over. But the pony recovered and started forward again. The man wasn't satisfied with that. He lifted his whip and began lashing the pony cruelly. The squire urged me forward until we were beside the cart.
Mr. Sawyer,
He called in a stern voice.
is that pony made of flesh and blood?
Yes, and temper, too.
The other man retorted.
I didn't ask him to turn there. He needs to learn to do only as I say.
You've driven that pony to my place many times.
The squire said.
How could he know you weren't going there again?
Remembering the turn only shows his intelligence.
But that's not the point. Your cruel treatment of that creature shows your own poor character.
Sawyer didn't respond to that. But he stopped whipping the pony and drove on, leaving me glad to have such a kind master.
Children, we will continue our English class in the next session. Write the given worksheet neatly in your English classwork. Thank you.